It is him. It is Chad. Chad!
Yo, what up? It's your boy Chad back on the video. Back on Angel Time. I want to first ask if you guys get the like button on the way into the video. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so let's get it. If you guys looking at the title of the video, I named it Strange Things You Become as a Corn Addict. Strange Things You Become as a Corn Addict. And I'm be reacting to my brother Rashad Awakening. He just dropped this video a couple of days ago. He dropped a lot of gems in this video, man. Things I can relate to, because when I was out there dealing with sexual immorality and watching the corn and all that type of stuff, man, like it was a lot of strange things that I didn't even know about myself until watching this video at the end of the day, man. So yes, this brother's going to be dropping a lot of gems, man. And for you guys out there dibbling and dabbling with the fapping and fornicating and all that type of stuff, man, it's only going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. And you're not going to know that you were doing something strange until you watch videos like this, until you're out, until you deliver from that sin and all that type of stuff. You're not going to realize that we were all weirdos. We was doing that type of stuff, man. So that is the reason why I want to react to this video, man. Strange Things You Become as a Corn Addict. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
Over to YouTube, back with another video. In today's video, things you become as a porn addict. So, just to give y'all a little backstory, I myself was once a porn addict. It started at the age of 12, 13, I'll say 13, and I didn't get off the websites until I was 25. So 12 years of porn addict, and I was introduced to it at the age of 7. So, I can give y'all a good gist on the things that it will make you and the things that can definitely subdue you if you're not careful. No judgment here. I've been there, done it. God has freed me. And these 5 things that I'm listed, God didn't set aside these things for you. God didn't set aside these things for you to operate in. God didn't create you to be a liar. He didn't create you to suffer from anxiety or depression. God didn't create you to be a deceiver or to be prideful. We're going to talk about this last one because this is the kind of scariest stage somebody can enter in whenever they are really deep into a porn addiction to the point to where they don't want to accept it. So with that being said, number 1, you become a liar. What do I mean by liar? It doesn't always mean you just want to go around lying to people about the most random stuff. It means you then begin to lie to yourself. One, you don't want to acknowledge it's a problem at first, and then it actually, honestly, if I'm telling you, if I'm being honest with you, it feels good when you first get introduced to it, and that's a trick that the devil plays on you. But it makes you a liar out of you, because what happens when you're watching porn and whenever you're addicted to it? You're doing it daily. You're doing it multiple times out the day. So now you have this sexual urge, and with sexual urges comes sexual pursuits. See what I'm saying?
And I want to stop right there, man, because I'll tell you guys, man, that fapping, that fornicating is a drug just like crack, just like alcohol, just like cocaine, just like all the other drugs is at the end of the day, man. If you ask an addict about their addiction at the end of the day, the first thing they're going to say is, I can stop anytime. I'm in control of this. I only do this for this a little amount and all that type of stuff, man. Like he was just saying, man, they're lying to themselves and they're trying to use anything to justify their sins or justify their addictions and all that type of stuff, man, which you're not supposed to do at the end of the day, man. So don't lie to yourself, man. This is a drug, man. Being not in control of your sexual desires, you touching yourself, that is addiction, man. That is a drug at the end of the day, and it's only going to lead you down a path of destruction, man. So don't lie to yourself, man, saying I could get in control of this. Don't do it, because that's the same thing, like I said, a drug addict would do, man. Lie to themselves. I can stop anytime and all that type of stuff, man. Don't make that lie to yourself and all that type of stuff, man. Let's keep going.
Now you're getting girlfriends, you're getting wives, you're watching porn, but are you telling them? No, which makes you a liar. You're hiding it. It's you're doing it behind closed doors. You're doing what you're doing and acting like that you're not doing what you're doing. You know, when you're at home around family, you go inside the bathroom, do whatever it is that you're doing, and you're acting like that you're not doing what you're doing. And it just sets you up to be a liar. Whether you're speaking it out your mouth or whether you're doing it in your actions. And that leads to number 2, anxiousness. In the Bible, I believe it's Proverbs 28. It says, the wicked flees when no one is pursuing them.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The righteous is as bold as a lion. The reason why the wicked will flee when no one is pursuing them is because they're anxious, that fear, that paranoia. Y'all know that paranoia you feel when you get somebody your phone and you just hoping like, oh man, they better not type on letter P. Oh man, they better not go to my history. You deleted your history, but you hoping like, man, did I Man, it's anxiousness, dog. And then it messes with your confidence. You know what you're doing behind closed doors. So whenever it is time for genuine interactions, you don't even know how to talk to people. You don't even know how to talk to women because you know behind closed doors you're touching yourself. But a lot of y'all don't know this because you're still in it. But when you come out of it, you're able to see it as clear as day. You're wondering why you're anxious is because most of the time when you see a woman, you're seeing her naked and you're seeing her being plowed by a man. So when you're coming to have
and I'm gonna stop right there, man, because I tell you guys all the time that is something I've dealt with myself, man. Every time I used to get around a woman, I used to always picture her in sexual positions. Like when I used to, like, I was such a creep, man. I used to always just think about what I wanted to do her, like just jumping out the window. Even there were plenty of times where I just met a girl, man. I said something to turn them off, man. I tell you guys, I went on a date one time with a girl, man. We was having a good time. I jumped out the window and said something sexual to her, man. She wanted to end the date. Went home like I just turned her off at the end of the day, man. So yes, man, I tell you guys all the time that the negative effect that corno can have on your body is something crazy, man. You cannot look at a woman as just a woman, just as God creatures, you know, that type of stuff. When you're dibbling and dabbling with PMO, man, like I said, you're gonna see her in sexual positions. You're gonna talk to her, and you're gonna think that every woman is just like that corno archetype, you know, that type of stuff, man. Which is not the case, man. A lot of these women are not even on that type of time, and you're not gonna be able to discern what type of woman at the end of the day, what type of woman she is when you're consumed by the corno and all that type of stuff, man. But yes, man. That corno is going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. You're going to be talking to women, thinking about them sexual, catching woodies in front of him, just doing all types of crazy stuff, man. And I've been there. I've done it. I missed out on a lot of good relationships, man, all because I was not in control of my sexual desires, man. So I tell you guys, man, get in control of your sexual desires is going to lead you down the path of destruction. If you don't, you're just going to think that all women are just corn stars. You're not going to be able to act around them, talk around them. You're going to be stuttering and spitting on yourself, man, and leading things sexual, which is low vibrational at the end of the day, man, which I don't want for you guys, man. So let's keep going.
Genuine interactions with a woman, you so used to seeing them unclothed, so when now you see her clothed, it's weird for you to even converse with her. It's weird for you to even have a genuine conversation. It's weird. It's hard for you to even be present because now you're looking for that moment to where you're doing the very thing that you're watching, and it just creates you to be anxious, man, because you know what you're doing. You know, like it says, the wicked flee when no one is pursuing. That's paranoia. That's paranoia. When you're in a relationship, in fear of not getting caught, in fear of her not asking you, in fear of her not going through your phone. And that isn't a life of freedom. Because when a person lies, they got to come up with more lies to defend that lie. And now they're anxious because they don't want nobody to figure it out. They don't want nobody to see right through them. And these are two things that you become as a porn addict. Been there, done it. It's not freedom. God didn't set that aside for you. Number 3, depressed. What y'all call, or what the world would call post-nut clarity, is not post-nut clarity. That is conviction, and that is your soul crying out to God. Because why? You know you're better than that.
You know you're not supposed to be doing that.
What you're doing is wrong. Hence, the second you reach a point to completion, you feel you like, I can't even watch this stuff. What am I doing? It's because you was being subdued by those sexual urges. Those sexual urges was so strong to where you couldn't even see what it is that you're seeing after. To where now, whenever that sexual urge is gone, you're like, wait, it's like you come out that trance, and that's where that depression comes in. Because now you're sad. You know that is wrong. You know that's some loser stuff. You know it's some weird stuff. You know you're married. You know you got a girlfriend, and you know you're doing this behind closed doors. Because now you don't know how to face it. You don't know how to face yourself, and you're not going to face other people in a vulnerable state if you're not even willing to address the problem. So it just brings forth sadness, man.
That's a fact.
Because a lot of guys, man, and I've been there, you don't really like how your life's going. You don't feel like you where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? So you seek intimacy. And you're able to get some type of feel good, some type of pleasure, some type of intimacy from watching porn, man. But like I said, God didn't set aside for you to be anxious and depressed because you want to be a liar. We're not created to be liars. We're created to be reflections of God's glory. So with that being said, 4, it's going to get deep with these two right here. 4, deceiver. It kind of goes hand in hand with liar, but you're deceiving yourself and you're deceiving other people. When you're talking to women, when you're pursuing women, you're getting all these girls, you literally acting like you're not doing what you're doing behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Because you can talk to her about what you got going on, but you're not gonna put in the part to where you was touching yourself.
Yeah.
You can tell her a whole bunch of things about yourself, but you're not gonna tell her that you watching porn behind closed doors. So ultimately, it makes you a deceiver. When you're pursuing women, you gotta act like you don't have this ultimate sexual urge. You gotta act like you're interested in them. You gotta act like you really like them. But really, like I said, your whole perception has been warped. You see women as sexual objects. It happened to me. And that's a problem, man, when you can't go nowhere.
And I want to talk on that talking point right there, man, because yes, man, even like some girls I wasn't even really attracted to, I used to always gas their head up, man. Like I said, I know I was a manipulator. I know I was what's the word called? Deceitful and all that type of narcissist. That's the word they use nowadays. Narcissistic, man. But it'd be like girls that I'm not even really attracted to, man. But I just wanted to smash them, man. And I would manipulate them. I would call them beautiful just to get inside their pants at the end of the day, man. Very deceitful, very evil person that I was, and all that type of stuff, man. Like had really no interests, but they just had sex appeal to them. They maybe had a fatty or something like that, and that would be the reason why I would get to them at the end of the day, man. Breaking hearts, like leading women down a path of destruction, building soul ties with them, man. I had this one woman trying to delete me one time, man, because I broke her heart, man. That is not the way us men, that is not the way we were created at the end of the day, man. All leading women down a path of destruction, all because we was not in control of our sexual desires, and we lied to them just to get that cookie at the end of the day, which is low vibrational, man. So yes, you're deceiving them, man. And that, like I said, just like, no, man, this is why you have to be in control of your sexual desires. If she's not your type, like, you wouldn't, like, just because she has sex appeal, as they say, man, you wouldn't even, like, nah, God did not send me to her, man. I'm not going after her at the end of the day. And that is it. Not, oh, she got a fatty, or oh, I could do something with her, or oh, she looked like she could do this, or she looked like a corn star, or she looked like she got that sex appeal, she looked like she nasty, you know, that type of stuff. Like, nah, you're not going to be doing that once you're on semen retention, man. Like, nah, man. Let's keep going.
And just can't help yourself from sexualizing a woman. When you make watching a porn a routine, when you make porn a reward thing for yourself. I had a hard day at work, but it's just that intimacy that we seek, and we're not seeking it from God. We're seeking it from women. We're seeking it from the websites because it's convenient. With a woman, it's not, as what some would say, it's not as much as a headache to pursue type of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like you gotta talk to the girl, you gotta get to know her. It's not much effort into that. These phones is just log on. Now you ain't gotta log on at this point. You just go to the website, type in what you type in. And there it is. It's easy.
Yeah.
And that's how we get snatched into it. But you become a deceiver, man. You start lying to your wife, lying to your girlfriend, lying to yourself, lying to your family. You just become a big deceiver. And Nofap, this is the worst stage. This is the worst stage, and I don't want to never see none of y'all at this stage. The prideful. This is the one who boasts in watching porn.
Yeah.
That guy. Oh yeah, I watch it.
No conviction. Yeah.
See, what has happened is they already went through all these phases. They already know they're a liar. They dealt with the anxiousness, they dealt with the depression, and they dealt with the being a deceiver. But what they did was, since I don't want to address any of this, let me just mask it by being prideful.
Yeah,
I ain't got no shake my game. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
And now he's revealing his heart to you. You can literally see right through him. You can see that this is a hurt man that failed to address these very things, and now he's trying to cover it up by this.
Yeah.
Trying to cover it up with pride. That's what pride try to do. Pride doesn't get to the root. Pride says, no, you know what, how can I make this look like this? How can I make this look like that? No. Truth and humility controls self. Pride controls narrative.
Yep.
Remember that, man. So don't ever get to this point to where y'all becoming so prideful to where you're boasting in it, so you can avoid feeling these things.
Yeah.
You feel these things and you take them to God. You can't walk in truth with none of these things. It feels good to be able to know I'm not touching myself, and it means just that.
That's the real pride.
Or it feels good for the topic of porn to come up, and you're not putting your head down. You're not like looking around, hoping that somebody's not catching you. And the beauty of it all is you watching this video.
Yeah.
Let Jesus come in.
And I want to stop right there, man, because I actually just made a video the other day, man, talk about having a little pride and cockiness won't hurt you on semen retention, man. Yes, I'm glad to tell you guys, man, I went 3+ years without touching myself, man. I'm glad, like, and as I said in that video, man, I wish I had a pin, a button, or whatever, man, a sobriety, whatever, a sobriety pin or whatever, to tell you guys, man, I've been on this journey, man. I haven't touched myself. I haven't given into sexual immorality and all that type of stuff, man. That's the pridefulness that you need to have on your semen retention, man. This is an honor, because like I say all the time, man, 99% of men are not going to even hop on this journey at the end of the day. You are part of that 1% of man. So that's the pride we need to have, man. Yes, I went 3 years without touching myself. Who can say that at the end of the day, man? And also you guys, man, whatever your streak is, man, I don't care if you went on, I don't care if you on day 1. You went 1 day without touching yourself, man. The 99% of men are trying to get it every hour at the end of the day, man. With their 24 hours in a day, man, those brothers are trying to get 24 releases and all that good jazz, man. So yes, that's the pride you should have, not the pride of just accepting, yo, I'm just a corn addict and I'm just gonna walk around, do what I do, beat the drum and whatever comes at the end of the day, man. Like, nah, have that opposite. Had that pride to say, man, yes, man, I'm in control of my sexual desires, and walk around with your head up. And like he was just saying, man, when a topic of porno or when sexual perversion comes into the picture, you could say, yo, I defeated that. I defeated sexual perversion, man. I've defeated all of the demons of lust and all that type of stuff, man. Walk up boldly and all that good jazz, man. So let's keep going.
Savior, you can't do it in your own strength. Give your heart to God. God is going to transform you. God can free you from it. Why? He did it with me.
Yep, did it for me too.
I never, you know what's crazy? Just real quick. For as long as I was a porn addict, I didn't think of not being a porn addict.
Yeah.
Until God opened my eyes.
So you came from the other side.
I never thought to stop. I never thought to stop. That's how much bondage and how dark it was.
Until you seen all other stuff. Yep.
Know that you walk in your calling whenever you give God your yes and you're honoring your temple. God created you to reflect His glory, to walk in truth, to walk in honesty, to walk in humility. You see what I'm saying? And we can't walk in light if we're allowing all of these things to subdue us. Being a liar, being anxious, being depressed, being a deceiver, being prideful. You think God set that aside for you? No. But the beauty of it is, you watching my video, you can have access to Jesus Christ and He can transform you. Yes, so you can be free from all these things. I don't even care even if you at this stage right here, if you already at that stage where you're supposed to hear my voice and really hear me, brother. I love you, been there, done it. Let that wall of pride go down. Let it go down. Open your heart and you'll be transformed in Jesus' name. So yes, make sure y'all sit with this, make sure y'all meditate on it, share this to a brother, journal about it, read about it.
All right, so I guess that wraps up the video right there, man. Of course, I'll leave his details in the description box for you guys to like, comment, subscribe to my boy Rashad Awakening. Good brother in his journey, man. Pushing out good content, man. We all here trying to win over souls for the kingdom of heaven and all that good jazz, man. But yes, man, you become some strange and weird things when you're out there addicted to corn, man. And you're not gonna know that you were doing this until you're until you're on the other side at the end of the day, man. I didn't know I was a corn addict. I didn't know I was a liar. I didn't know I was anxious. I didn't know I was depressed. I didn't know I was a deceiver until I'm on the other side at the end of the day. And that's why brothers like me, brothers like him, brothers, all the other brothers that's helping you guys out, man, we know this now because we are on the other side. Like, you're not going to know that you're in sin while you're in sin. You're going to only know that you're in sin when you're out of sin at the end of the day, man. So give up all your sexual desires, man. Stop with the corn, stop with the fapping, the fornicating outside of marriage, man. Giving into sexual immorality is only going to lead you down a path of destruction, man. I'll tell you, I was caught in that rabbit hole with 20 years of my life. 20 years I'm never ever going to get back, man. And I don't want you guys to get caught in that rabbit hole, man. So hearken to brothers like us that have wisdom at the end of the day, man. Let your life live life how God created you to live life, man. As a man, man, high testosterone and all that good jazz, man. Doing the purpose of God, man. Being in the image of God, man. That's how He created us at the end of the day. Not being low vibrational. Not, like I said, when women coming around, you over sexualizing them and thinking about them in sexual positions and jumping out the window saying sexual things. God did not create us here to be like that at the end of the day, man. So hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video and all that good jazz, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share the video out to everybody. First, you go at the Most High. Take it on Angel Time.